We're using the, welcome to Crafty Creations. Today we'll be using the triangle board. And here's the placement of my zip ties. We're going row 1. Actually, is it row 1? Oh, 12. So this is numbered right here from 1 to 12. So when I show you the zip tie placements, I'm going to go from 12 and up. So I'm using all the original holes on row 12, 10, 9, skip, 7, skip 5 and 4, 3 and 1. So as you can see that. So that's my placement. Here's the tool bundle right here. What I did to make that, I need to make 2 for you all, so I'll do that. So I grabbed my measure buddy, and I just wrapped this tool around 5 times to get my bundle. I used the 8-inch length. Just wrap it around 5 times. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. And cut it off and take that off and add a 4-inch zip tie on it. So I just cut off these after, or I didn't do that with the other ones, but I'm gonna do that one now once they're in the board. So let me make another one. So wrap it around 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So I ran out of that. I got an extra one. What you probably need two rolls of tulle for this project. Okay, so that's our little tulle bundle. So we set that aside because 2 is all we need to make. And let's add those into our board. So you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need to add 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we'll add 9 down in there. Just slip them in the zip tie and close them up. So we cut those off, of course. Row 12 is done. We skip row 11 and now we go on to row 10. And I'll show you how to make this petal right here. So we'll do a couple. Actually, let's do 3. So 3 of those. You've probably seen me make this one, a flower like this. So we need our balls, our eyeballs, of course, from Amazon. So I did cut this with a rotary cutter. I put it curved side up and I turned it into a diamond. And here I just fold it over the middle. I fold this over that way. Okay, and I hold it right there and I flip it over. Make sure my tips are lined up. And here I scrunch where these folds meet up. That'll make it 3 inches. 3-inch tail. And I grab my 4-inch zip tie. And I cut that off. I grab my longer zip tie, my 6-inch, put my eyeballs in through there, and then I turn this around. I don't know why. I just they're both the same on both ends anyways, but I do that. I don't know why. So I'm just gonna put that zip tie in there, making sure my eyeball is not going under there. Zip it up and push this up, and make sure my zip tie is under, and I zip it up. Okay. And there's your petal, eyeball petal. I'll open this up. I cut this part off, leave about that much. And there's your petal. We'll do a couple more like that. Okay, do a couple more and then we'll start adding them into the board. And pinch, slide over, pinch, slide over. I'm just gonna slip that in there with that little eyeball on top. Slide this over and close your zip tie up with your zip tie nub under the mess there. Okay, and there's your eyeball. Open it up. And I'm going to cut this off. Alrighty, one more. That's okay. I didn't explain this part, but when I think you visualizing what I did there rather than me explaining over and over is always good. Okay, right, there's the petal. So we're gonna add these in there like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is on this row. So we skip the row. Now we're moving on to the next row. you need 16 pieces of the 2 bundles and 18 pieces of the reverse 3D daisy eyeball petal, and you'll need 10 Star Trek petals. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. So 7 pieces of these on this row. So here's what it looks like so far. So we did skip a row. We skipped row 11. 10, 9 we did. Now we skip row 8. Now we're doing row 7 with the eyeball petals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is what we need for that row. 4, 5, and 6. So this part I did already. So let's add these on the next one. You need 10. You need 10 pieces of the Star Trek petals. So again, I did cut this 10 by 10. So here's how we make the Star Trek petal. Put this like that, and I flip this over this way. There's the Star Trek. And then and push this down and put these together. That's how I make mine. I'm gonna grab our 4-inch and add it on. You'll see when as I put up this body, the body of the dress part, you'll see that it'll look like a dress. Those Star Trek petals. So we're doing for row 4 now. We're adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of the Star Trek petals. Yeah, I'm just gonna add those like that, making sure my zip tie is in there. this will be the and we'll add the horizontal white stripe on top. Okay, cut those off. Okay, so that's in there, and I'll turn this around again, and we're gonna add 3 more of the Star Trek petals. Alrighty. One more in the middle. Yeah, covers up pretty good here. Pull it off. All right, so this one will be the little, I don't know, what do you call the top part of a dress? I should have made this the other way. Oh, let me do that. Let me fix this and make it the other way. I'll show you what I mean. Okay. This way. Turn it this way. Right? Yeah. Yeah, perfect. So this, the open part will be going on the inside. Okay. Oops. I was gonna pull it then. There we go. So let's add that in there. You see, now these are just going, they look better like that, I think. Okay, snip that off. Let's grab our tool. Okay, grab our tool. We're gonna cover this part now. So how we're gonna do that is just gonna wrap the tool around. Easy, quick and easy. These are bothering me. I have to throw them the garbage. There. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna wrap it around. Wrap it around. Make sure a little bit is hanging off because we need to. Doesn't really matter how much to. I don't know how much I'm using, but as long as you're covering up this part here. Oh, it went on the floor. We need that again. Quick and easy. Little girls can even make this, right? So that should be enough right there. I think. Yeah. I know. Need to cover it up still. There we go. And now, tool is inexpensive, so you can just go do how many wraps you want. Just tie that up. Cut it off. Okay. Grab my tool. And we're gonna decorate that a little bit. So what we're gonna do is make a little bow with this. And now I just seen this on YouTube, so I only done it once, and hopefully you'll understand what I'm trying to do. So I'm gonna open this up at 10 inches. Okay. Let me grab this again. Oops. We're just gonna wrap this around. Actually, I used my little cover thingy because that's how wide it is. So, but this is just a 8 or 9 inches. So this is what I used because I still need that little rectangle part. And just wrapped it around and around. Don't have to be perfect because I did cut off the sides for this part. Wrap it around. I'm going off camera here. So it doesn't matter, I guess, how many times did I wrap it around? I think 10, but I miscount now already. So you need a triangle, rectangle shape for this part. And that should be good enough. I think that's more than 10, but that's all right. And then I cut that off. All right, so I slipped that off. This is what I did. And here I just scrunched right there. Let me grab a pen. Actually, yeah, grab a pen. Grab a pen here. Because I need to cut off the tail part. Which is about this much. And we don't need that. We don't need this and this. Okay. So that's about 30 inches that I cut. And here, I'm just gonna put on a zip tie. I only just watched this once on YouTube. I was like looking up for what kind of, how would I decorate it with tulle for the side, right? I was like, yes, please. I almost made a little pom-pom, but I thought a bow would be cute. So you close that up. I cut that off. I'll use my zip tie. Let's see. Okay, here's the little bow. Oops. And this is where I'm going to attach this. But with a little twist. Grab an eyeball. Just one eyeball. I thought about adding 2 eyeballs, but 1 is enough. And here's the tricky part of trying to find the right holes to add these now. So all I did was I just looked for holes on this part, which are right there and there. And I just, oh my gosh, an ant. And I just put that in there. Don't worry, it'll happen. It took me a while to get through these here, but it happened. Okay. Find another hole. Just trying to push the tulle aside. And voila, it's there. Where is it? There it is. Maybe I shouldn't have wrapped it too many times. Okay, it's way over here. Okay, so I'm just gonna slip this tool because I need to hide the zip tie tool. Okay, let's turn this around here and sew ya. Yeah, it is a cute little bow. So there it is. I'll flip it around here and show you where the zip tie is. So the eyeball needs to be right in front. I could have glued it on, but I didn't know how long it would stay in there. So we're gonna cut this down. It's too, the bow, I mean, it's too big. So there's where I added the zip tie, as you can see. So right here, you can trim this down. And trim you can cut these off. I did cut them off with the other one. I made this a little smaller. But probably would have made it a little smaller when I wrapped it around, but I wasn't sure about it, so yeah, I'll cut it down a little bit more. Okay. And there it is. There's our little dress. The little eyeball. So I'm gonna add the hanging zip tie. This one. Isn't it cute? I like it. It's a cute little fun idea. Using tulle and, or is it tulle? Or is it tulle? Oh, I almost made it. Okay, so there it is. There's our little dress. We'll see it. Probably cut this down a little bit more. Okay.